Alright, guys. Second stream attempt. I'm not quite sure what the hell was going on with the first one. Everyone. I'm just gonna add everyone the link because we all know that nobody is, like. Let's be honest, we all know nobody is looking at the broadcast center of my channel alerts to see, who's watching. We all know that's not the case here, so we're gonna that's not what I meant to do. That's also not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. All because I hit the wrong button. Central chat. Central chat. Central chat. At everyone. Whatever. Good enough. Anyway. Now I have to fix a few more things, and we will be able to get right into the live stream. I do have to get my live stream chat up and running so that you guys can all respond to me in real time. And then I have to get my participants chat up so that I know you guys can, in fact, hear me. I'm not quite sure what happened to the last live stream. Everything was registering properly. I just chose a different way to stream to fix it altogether. I wasn't dealing with it. If you guys would not mind, let's see, we'll do this one, let's see, up here, and one more. This should be this one. Boom. Boom. Alright, if you guys give me, like, 5 seconds to go use the restroom real quick, we'll actually get into this. I've already completed the game. I do have a few mods running. They are not game-breaking mods. The only mods that I have running are vehicle mods and one Sandevistan mod. It just makes time a little bit slower when I use the Sandevistan. It doesn't alter when and where I can use the Sandevistan, stuff like that. So it's not game breaking, and I really only plan on using it just to be funny. I know you guys cannot see it at the bottom of the screen, but I do have a quick time sort of recording feature activated. It's showing on my screen, just not on your end. Essentially, if something cool happens or something funny, I just hit a few buttons and I may or may not turn it into a YouTube short. I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic. You guys can just enjoy the scenery here. Give me about, honestly less than 2 minutes. I will be right back. Alrighty, guys, that was so annoying. Welcome to the live stream. I'm not using a controller. I don't know why it thinks. Oh, I think it's because I did connect a controller. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. It was way longer than just me taking a wee. Video capture software, Weaver's Wonderful World. Welcome. Oh, what's up, Weaver? Sorry, I'm just getting over being a bit sick. I've had bronchitis for about a week and a half almost. That's why I haven't really been uploading. Oh my god. So, my laughter may include a little bit of phlegm. Anyway, I use OBS. I've actually spent so I work night shifts, and not too long ago I took that time to do a little bit of deep depth OBS research. If you're ever trying to stream or do video, at least for video, if you're ever trying to make like high quality crisp videos, it's really down to the bitrate. Or I'm sorry, not the bitrate. It's down to the how do I explain it? The way it does I guess the way it does bitrate, you have like VBR for, I don't know, vibrant bitrate. I don't think that's how that works. Like I don't know, you got VBR, a CBR for constant bitrate. I think VBR stands for variable bit rate. You have CQP, which stands for, like, I think it's quadrant. Wait, it's like CQP. I don't know. CQP goes off of a different number. It's just kind. I don't know. It's just kind of the way that the video / live stream kind of crisps the video, how much detail it puts into every frame that it records for recordings or for live streams, and for instance, how you know, the level of detail that it's uploading per frame. So that's your bit rate. That's something really important. And all these bitrate types, they make that measurement differently. So variable bitrate allows you to set your bitrate to a how do I explain variable super. I would say it's kind of like a okay, I guess the best way to put VBR for your bitrate is your computer or your recording software, whatever, will do its best to get to the closest or on target bitrate that you have put. That's variable bitrate. So it tries to get your target bitrate, but will do what is safe. Constant bitrate is where it will absolutely force the bitrate, that depth and detail of your I'm just gonna call it source. But that's either streaming or recording. Streaming's always gonna have a very, very low. You're never gonna want your video bitrate to be. I'm sorry, you never want your live stream bitrate to be as short as your video bitrate, because it's completely different. YouTube does. Oh, it's just. Let's just say that when you're live streaming or recording, YouTube eventually just takes over and overwrites everything anyway, so don't worry too hard about it. There's a limit. So you're gonna have a severely shorter. I'm sorry, I'm gonna try to do a mission while I'm talking. Twitch is gonna have a way lower bitrate for live streams. YouTube has a little bit higher recommendation. You're gonna definitely 100%, if you ever do a live stream either on Twitch, I believe Twitch is actually lower, but you're never gonna want to do over 10,000 bitrate. Honestly, 950, severely pushing it, unless you have like top tier Wi-Fi or top tier hardwire and a top tier computer. You're not gonna want to do over 950 ever. Honestly, what you're looking for average on a live stream for your bitrate, constant bitrate, at least, is around, honestly, I'd say 75 to 8,000. Honestly, 7,500 to 8,000. Honestly, 9,000 bitrate for live stream is already high enough. 9,500 is really a fucking pipe dream, honestly. Now for recording, I'm still kind of learning. This is really because you're not being limited by. So YouTube is gonna compress automatically your videos and your live streams. With your videos, it's only gonna compress a percentage of what it already is. So the higher your bit rate for the video, when YouTube goes to compress it, the higher it's gonna turn out in it anyway. So if if you record the video, it's 75 bit rate, and then YouTube compresses it, and it's like 20 bit rate. That's whatever. But if you record it at like 90,000 bit rate, YouTube compresses it to like 60,000 instead of 20,000. So they only compress a percentage of the total. So the higher you record, the higher it comes out even compressed, essentially. So I am not using a constant. If you're looking for a constant and you've got at least a 3060 Ti, you've got like an Intel, like a later gen Intel i7, you've got like at the very minimum 16. You could, if you've got a Ryzen 7, an i7, either AMD. If you're using a Ryzen, I don't know too much about Ryzen cards, but if you've got a kind of a later, what the hell is this? If you've got kind of a later gen Ryzen video card GPU, you're looking at about, I'd say 50 for CBR. If you're using the CBR format, the constant bit rate method for your bit rate, you're looking at, I'd say 50, 55. If you're using something like CQP, or what am I using? Barely started CQP. Hold on, let's take a look. Output, you really got me into this. Really got me thinking. So I use, for recording, I use CQP. Now, when you're using, this is your, the CQP, the CBR, the VBR, those are your rate controls. If you're using OBS, the second you hit encoder settings on output, you go to output and make sure the type is set to advanced, not standard, so you have the different tabs. When you go to the encoder settings on each of those different tabs, you'll see rate control. CBR, VBR, CQP. Just recently, and for this live stream and for my videos, I've been using CQP, and it's coming out fantastic. So that's what I'm using personally for recording. Streaming, I still use CBR for streaming, but for recording, I use CQP. If you use CQP, I don't know what the acronym stands for, but essentially, it'll switch your bitrate control to CQ level. And the lower that CQ level is, the crisper your video is going to be. So it's going to kind of be the opposite of bitrate. The higher your bitrate, the better the video looks. But when your rate control is that of CQP, the lower that is. I have a 3060 Ti, 32 gigs of RAM, and a Ryzen 7. I'm using a CQ level of 3 for my rate control CQP for recording. However, for streaming, you still want to keep that really low because they compress it anyway. So for my streaming, I am using constant bitrate, or CBR, for my rate control, and I'm using 9300 kbps. For my bitrate, let's see, keyframe, I keep my keyframe interval on 0. I only change that if my audio becomes offset. You change that to 1 or 2. Is it keyframe? Yeah, I think that's keyframe. If it says GPU, don't change that. But if it's, I believe it's, if it's keyframe, if you're having audio issues, maybe able to change it from there. You can also just individually change it. Preset, I keep on P6, which is slower or better quality. Tuning, I keep on high quality. And then multipass, you want to have this if your computer can handle it, and your live stream, if you feel like your computer can handle it, your Wi-Fi can handle it, put this on single pass for your profile. What this essentially means is how many pixels is it capturing per frame as far as resolution. So if you have this on 2 pass, you're only gonna get, it's only gonna capture a quarter resolution. 2 passes is full resolution. Oh wait, maybe it is 2 passes. I don't know. This is weird. I probably kill me. I probably shouldn't be modifying these settings mid-live stream. That's a little scary. And as I was laughing about, like, I was thinking of saying that to you guys, and then, like, as I was about to say it, I had modified it and hit apply, and I just started laughing, like, maybe don't do this, like, mid, like, don't change the... That was fucking funny. Anyway, so those are, like, my in-depth settings for what I'm using. I kind of use these universally. It's another good note when you're taking a look at things like this. Like I said, I'm still kind of sick, so I apologize. I'm going to be coughing a decent amount. It's also very important to note that different kinds of games will require different bit rates. So that bit rate may, like, okay, so for example, you may have a decent computer, you may have a bit rate that, you know, I recommended, yada yada, and you go to play a game and it looks good, and you, I don't know, you hop on a couple days later and you're playing a different game, and all of a sudden you realize, you know, the recording looks different. So you may have to offset if you're using CQB for your rate control, or CBR or VBR or whatever. You may have to kind of adjust that based on the game, like not just because of your computer, just because of the way the game is. You may have to kind of change that. I'm still learning OBS. It's really, if you're really trying to get the max quality and max performance at the same time, like I'm trying, like I don't want to give you guys shit FPS that's below, like I don't want to give you guys anything lower than 60, but I also don't want the game to look shit for you guys, you know, things like that. Let me turn the game up. Thank you for letting me know. I don't know why the game is being like that. You guys should hear the game a little louder now.
Hey,
apologize for that.
Nice to meet you.
So as far as the game goes, I do want to just let you guys know I beat I have beat the campaign. I'm on the last mission. That's just kind of like anytime you beat the ending, it just restarts you on the checkpoint before the ending, whatever. So I'm just kind of going around completing simple gigs, nothing that's gonna blow anything out of the water. If you guys want me to do a series on this game, I'd love to. I obviously don't talk this much in a series. I'm talking this much because it's a live stream, but I could do like a story, kind of a little bit of commentary, things like that. Sorry, Weaver.
She was supposed to be long gone.
But yeah, you guys know the whole situation with the OBS. If you guys are using OBS, it's super advanced. You really, if you guys are trying to get, if you guys have OCD, OBS is gonna take you quite a long time. I will not lie. If you guys are really itching for that perfect balance, it's gonna take a while, and then it's just gonna depend on the game at the end of the day. I've given you the basics that I use. I haven't had a need to change anything yet. I'm not sure what you guys are saying. I know you guys are saying high quality. I'm not quite sure about the FPS. Maybe it's 60, maybe it's not. Where did her dialogue go?
Never get rid of the stench of the...
Nobody wants to hear this lady. Alright.
So, what's this plan?
I don't know what the hell this is
I'd like
doing.
to hear the answer to that too.
I modified the behavior.
Would you guys want me to restart? Do you guys want to? Do you guys want me to live stream
In other words,
story mode
make the
from the
doll
beginning?
move and fight like a preem tier solo.
Fascinating, isn't it? What one can learn while tuning fake orgasms for the Moxes.
Mind stepping outside? Can't smoke in here.
You'll air it out later. Fine, I'll sit by the window.
The body will react as if executing a well-trained series of movements. Already tested it out on Tom. Chip's impulses supplant any natural reflexes. So
Now
it'll
she
make
has a
users
high quality
feel like they're
texture compared to
experiencing
some of these other guys. I think. I have mods running right now. None of these mods are game breaking. Let's see. Okay, do you guys want me to... Okay, how about we start a new game? From the beginning. And this will be a save that I only play during live streams. So, I think you can do multiple profiles. If I can do multiple profiles, I'll do something like that, and we can kind of just build like a stream save together. It can be what everybody kind of sees for points and things. I'll be quiet during dialogue, things like that. Can I make a new profile? don't know. Will it overwrite? Like, if I start a new game, is it going to destroy my current game? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I have plenty of saves here. You guys can see, like, I've done my time in Cyberpunk. I know a decent amount at this point that I would be comfortable giving out. Like, information and lore. Like, I've actually looked into the lore, so I'd be, you know, glad to look into things like that, but... Will I lose all of this? Will all of this disappear by me hitting new game? That's the question that I should probably be looking up on the internet, seeing as I have like 4 Google Chrome tabs open just to fucking live stream. Can I... will a new Cyberpunk game overwrite saved game? I guess. No, the autosave file updates constantly based on your current playthrough. Starting a new game would effectively delete the file from another playthrough. Just to make a hard save you don't want to lose. Just make a hard save on a game you don't want to lose and start a new game. Wait. Does starting a new game delete my old saves? I finished the main story a few days ago and I want to start a new one to explore other choices. Perfect, which is what we're trying to do for the live stream. If I start a new game, does it replace the saves from my current game? No. Your manual saves? No, but it will start overwriting your autosaves. Alright guys, we are going to listen to Reddit. Because that's the most valuable fucking source of information. I don't know why I find that so funny. Alright, well... that's 32 hours of progress that'll go down the drain if full fucking Reddit's lying. Or this is some, like, outdated shit. I guess if it's outdated, that's kind of on me. Let's see. Oh, God. I will say, if it is a stream build, I want to spend as much time on this stream build with you guys as possible. Like I said, I will not touch this build. I will install a mod that can change save file names or whatever I have to do so that I do not touch this unless I'm live streaming. But I want to put it on like the hardest difficulty so we get to spend the most time and the most we have to be the most strategic with it, things like that. Okay, so wait, Weaver, so you're saying trust Reddit, trust them when it says it's not going to break my current game, or don't trust in it will break my current game? And I could do regular start or Phantom Liberty. I probably want to do regular start because I would assume that kind of gets rid of everything you learn in the beginning. So I should probably do regular start. What's going on? Let me know. And also, let me know, quality, audio quality, video quality, smoothness. Does it look like it's running at 60 FPS? Is it dipping? Is it like I need to know this thing? Or I need to know this as far as quality because I want to make sure that you guys are watching the smoothest and crispest gameplay. Like, you guys aren't going to want to watch if there's other options out there that have better quality. So please, please let me know. If the live stream, or even if you guys watch one of my videos, the reason they always take so long to come out is because I will not release a YouTube video unless it is the max quality and FPS that my computer can produce. Like, I literally watch my video clips, and if there's a dip in quality, I clip the whole part out. Like... okay, he says it pixelates a bit. So I would say that's probably live stream bitrate. I have it set to 93. It's dipping to 98 to 91. So maybe I should put it at maybe 9,000. That might help. I'm getting 60 FPS. He says it's pixelating, but you guys aren't seeing stuttering. Like, if you guys see a crisp live stream, but it stutters with like no actual like pixelation, then that's the live stream, and I have to absolutely lower the bitrate at that point. Or I'm sorry, the video quality at that point. Regular start, he said. Okay. Difficulty, very hard. I want to put this on max. A careful character development and use of items, game mechanics, and the environment will be necessary to help V make it on the streets of Night City. No stuttering. Okay. I know that was a compliment for my stream, but like as far as my voice, goddamn. I saw that and I was like, damn, I need to make a change. Anyway, what do you guys think about Very Hard? So that the live streams are always action-packed and strategic, and I have to, like, I give good commentary when I'm, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I can easily talk to myself with good commentary, good detail when I'm not live streaming. Like, when I'm just playing by myself, I can be like, oh, damn, no, maybe I'll do this. Like, I can't, I don't know. It's just something I gotta get used to. We'll do the hardest difficulty for the live stream. Maybe we'll make this a Let's Play. Maybe I'll change the title and I'll, like, I don't know. I will let you guys choose V's life path. There's only one person watching, I guess, right now, Weaver. If you want to choose the life path, I'll make sure that you're credited for the origination of our character. There's literally nobody else watching. I have no other choice. If I pick for myself, that takes away from the interaction of the live stream, no matter how small it is. So I'll let you pick. Let me read each one individually. I'm very good with literacy. I don't know, apparently not, ironically. Okay, anyway. Roaming the Badlands, looting scrapyards, raiding fuel depots. Life on the road wasn't easy, but growing up in a nomad clan has its perks. Honesty, integrity, and the love of freedom. Qualities that few in Night City possess and no amount of money can buy. This is the origin for Nomad. Street Kid. Let me take my alcoholic shot. Hold on. They say if you want to understand the streets, you gotta live them. Gangs, fixers, dulls, small-time pushers, you were raised by them all. Down here, the law of the jungle dictates the weak, serve the strong. The only law in Night City you have yet to break. And then you have Corpo. He went Nomad. I went Nomad for pretty much all of my playthroughs until my legit playthrough, which was the 32-hour save you guys just saw, where I started Corpo. Let's see. One second. And then Corpo. Few leave the street world with their lives, fewer still with their souls intact. You've been there, you've bent the rules, you've exploited secrets and weaponized information. There's no such thing as a fair game, only winners and losers. And this is Corpo. Weaver, if you can get anybody else maybe into the live stream, I really want to turn this into a series. I'm willing to clip this here. And maybe even start a whole new live stream. But if you can hype this up, even maybe get just like one more person, enough people to just kind of start the live stream series. I want to turn this into like a whole series. Like I want this live streams. This will give me the opportunity to fix the bitrate, things like that. If you'd be willing to kind of help me out with that, I'll actually end the live stream here. Start from the beginning, and I'll actually make this like a live stream story series. What do you think? I was thinking Street Kid too, and I'm probably going to start with Street Kid. But what do you think? Would you be willing to help kind of hype this up? Because I really want to do like an episode series, but in live stream form, but people can go back and kind of just watch it normally, like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hour long each episode. This game has the time. Like it's really like. I'll be right back. I have to go check my laundry. Just take the time to think about it. Tell me what you think. If you really think Street Kid is the choice we'll go with. But I kind of want to turn this into a series, but without making it a video. Like, I want to be as surprised with you guys, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's all good. It's all good. Literally just take like 5 minutes. Just let everybody... I honestly, I guess this is just kind of a one-time thing. Just go in the Discord. I'm going to stop the live stream here in a moment. Just let everybody in my Discord know I'm about to start a Cyberpunk Let's Play series. Live stream Let's Play series. However the fuck that works. I'll be taking clips out of it for... like, I'll be just constantly clip. I'll be doing that for YouTube Shorts. Things like that. Just, yeah. And I do want to release, and I know that you're really the only one. I know I'm not going to be releasing like a full-on Star Citizen video. That was really only supposed to be done with Legan. We had a partnership. He wanted it to be Star Citizen. We were supposed to work on a video together, and he just kind of ghosted me. Like, I've tried numerous times. I just, like, I don't know how to explain it. There's just not enough content for me to, like, make a big enough series without having to, like, do, like, a whole Star Citizen review, but I just don't have info on it, and I don't know. It's just, like, I just personally don't feel like there's enough within me or within the game of Star Citizen yet for me to make content. I mean, the only content that's even viable to make for Star Citizen, other content creators are already making, so nobody's going to stop to look at a new YouTuber with only 144 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'll release YouTube shorts of Star Citizen, absolutely. If you guys have any recommendations for any game I don't ever touch, I will absolutely make fucking shorts on it. Like Star Citizen would be the perfect game to just make a whole short series. Like, I would love to do something like that for Star Citizen. But as far as a full-on video and with that partnership kind of going down the drain, Legan's kind of offline, it's just like, I don't know enough to make the video by myself. The whole point of making that it was supposed to be with Legan. It just didn't happen. But anyway, go ahead. If you just, I guess just this one time, just let people in my Discord know I'm about to make this, like, live stream Let's Play Cyberpunk series. I'm totally down for that. I could do that, like, every other day for a live stream. Like, I could be super active for that. That would be pretty cool. I'll be right back.